Welcome to another video. This is Padma from padmaali.com. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the real reason why spiritualists or spiritual people have conflicting feelings about attracting money. And this is really important because I've had a few conversations with people who are very spiritual, very evolved, and yet they're so conflicted about asking for money, for receiving money, for asking money for their value that they are providing in this world. Somehow it is wrong to ask for money. And here in this video, we're going to be talking about the real reason why you, as a spiritualist, may be having a hard time with money or having a challenging time with asking for money, receiving money. So one of the ways that you can start to see this is to see, how do you feel if someone, let's start very slow, okay? How do you feel if someone gives you money, gives you a large sum of money? Someone buys you coffee. Someone buys you lunch. Are you quick to want to return the favor? Are you quick to be like, oh my God, like they gave me something, I need to give something back? Or you're like, oh no, that's a large sum of money, I can't take that, that's not okay. Now, how do you feel charging? If you're a business owner, you have to ask for money. How do you feel about asking for money? Now, whatever it is that you charge, whatever, you could be a high ticket item. You may have a high ticket item, whatever it is. I want you to double, now triple, now quadruple what you're asking for. How do you feel? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling nervous? Are you like, no, who's going to pay that? How can I ask for that? Or are you like, now I have to create more content, I have to give more in order to ask for that kind of money? Just inviting you to sit and ponder about these things, because this is going to shed a lot of light about how you truly feel about money. And if you're listening to this video, you probably are also a spiritualist, because you wouldn't be attracted to the kind of work that I produce, because you wouldn't be wanting this kind of, you wouldn't be attracted to it. So you are a spiritual seeker, or you're a spiritualist, you're attracted to higher levels of consciousness, you're attracted to more evolution, you want to help people grow and evolve. Now, if you are that type of person and you're having a hard time, a challenging time attracting money, here is why. This is why I'm talking to you about this, because I want you to take this into account and see how you can apply this to your own life. The biggest reason is because of conditioning. You know, I grew up in India. I grew up in the spiritual land of India. Like, this is where spirituality exists, right? Like everything, like all the gurus, whatever, like it's all coming from India, right? So I grew up in that land, and I know what it's like to have conditioning around money. And not just from me, okay? Like, this is me as a spiritual person growing up in a spiritual land. You may have grown up, I live in the United States now. And here there's a lot of religious conditioning around money. You cannot charge, money is evil. Money, if you are a person of God, you can't be asking for money. All these conditioning, we are told from day one, whether you see it, whether you believe it, whether you have actively participated in receiving that, this is indoctrination. This is what we're told. This is this is deep conditioning. And you have to work on some of these beliefs. So it starts with conditioning. There are many layers to this. This is the first layer, and that is conditioning. Conditioning around money, conditioning around receiving money, conditioning around money and spirituality, conditioning around like, oh no, if I take money, I'm now taking money from someone else who is more in need, and they don't have enough because I have taken from them. So this is how it starts to play out. So you start to notice, where are you stuck? This is one layer. The second layer, this is why you may not be attracting the kind of money you may be having a hard time attracting money through your dharma, through your purpose, is because you're not valuing yourself. This is coming down to self-worth issues. Again, conditioning, and also deeper rooted belief system, deeper rooted work around your past trauma, around self-worth. If you have had abuse in your past, if you have trauma in your past, that is going to impact how you feel about yourself. And therefore, it's going to impact your ability to ask for money, to receive. Receiving and giving are part of the same equation. They're part of the same two sides of the coin. If you are a giver, but don't know how to receive, you're kinking the flow. And the reason you're having a hard time receiving is because of self-worth, self-love. And money may not have felt safe to you. I was talking to a client the other day, and money has never felt clean in her past, meaning whenever anyone has given her money as a child, there's always been strings attached. There's always been baggage connected with that. There's always been expectations connected with that. And so money has always felt unsafe to receive. Do you see how deep-rooted sometimes some of these things can go? So unless you choose to work on some of these things, you are conditioning around money, and spirituality, and then the belief systems around receiving and giving and self-worth and self-love, you're going to keep getting into trouble with this. The other reason that spiritualists have a hard time with money, challenging time attracting money, or like feeling okay with receiving money, is also because of lack of trust in themselves, lack of trust in the divine force and divine universal consciousness. And again, this may sound like, I don't know, or like you may feel a little defensive about it. If you're getting defensive about any of the things I'm sharing with you, they're triggering you, please pause and look into those triggers, because those triggers are telling you something. Triggers are an opportunity for growth. Triggers are an opportunity to show you where you're still stuck. Where are you still feeling caught up? So look at those things. And the last thing is, how comfortable are you about the past? Have you released the past fully? Because those things are going to impact your present and your future. If you haven't yet listened to that other video on the 2 big blocks of receiving abundance, that you may want to go do that, the 2 biggest blocks, because I talk a lot about this particular piece. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with this. First of all, subscribe to the channel to hear more information like this, where we're going to be talking about spirituality, about money, about dharma, like the 3 pillars to living your purpose, living your life, living a vibrant life. And so please subscribe, share this video, see where are you stuck, and either do the work on your own or have someone help you, assist you in helping with this. Once again, this is Padma from padmaali.com. Share with me in the comments what your takeaways are. Where are you still holding yourself back? And let's dig into this. I'll create more videos for you guys if you are interested. So let me know. You can reach to me. You can also reach me at support@padmaali.com, and my team will get that information to me. And I am really grateful that you're here. Thank you for being here.